Chapter 9. Midnight Visitors. The doorbell woke us at midnight. We were terrified, thinking my time to die had come. I told my wife, "Be calm. We need to let this go smoothly. If our daughter Nargis wakes up, she will be terrified. You need to take care of her and teach her the honor of our country as long as you are able to live." I said goodbye, assuming it would be my last, and went outside to avoid the guard's entrance into my home to kill me in front of my family. The fear had already taken away half my strength. While walking in the front yard towards the gate, I dragged my feet on the ground to let them know that they were not ignored. When I opened the gate, I expected guns to be drawn and pointed at my head. I saw two men in Revolutionary Army uniforms carrying pistols, standing there without touching their guns. I was speechless. They also didn't speak for a few seconds. Maybe they wanted to make sure that it was me. However, they then began talking quietly. "Please do not be afraid. We are your friends, R and A. We had no choice but to come late at night. We do not want anyone to see us or know we are with you." I was shocked, still unable to speak. I saw that, indeed, they were my precious old friends who had previously helped me in a crisis. For their safety, I'm unable to reveal the details of the crisis. I had not seen them for several years due to my separation from the Islamic Republican Party, which they continued to serve. Now my friends had come from far away and were standing before me in the middle of the night. It was like a horrifying dream, and my heart grieved to think that it would be these two who killed me. Mullahs know from the instructions of their prophet that if they persuade someone to kill his friend, the murder will take place quietly. I learned not to trust anyone I saw in the uniform of the Revolutionary Army because of my experience in the political prisons. Those who were once our friends were now torturing us as prison guards. To see my friends in this uniform in the middle of the night was terrifying to me. I did not invite them in since I had put in my mind that they had come to kill me. If this is the case, then let them kill me at the gate rather than inside the house, terrifying my wife and daughter, I said to myself. With a very quiet voice, I asked, "Why you? Friends must die for friends according to our culture, but not kill their friends." They looked to each other, and then one said, "Are you going to let us in or not? We are still your friends. We cannot talk to you at the gate." I respected them so much for what they had done for me in the time of the Shah. I said to myself, since they are insisting to come in, I should not allow the fear of my death to prevent my respect for them. I should get them in and let my wife and daughter know that I was still appreciative of the sacrifices these two men did to me, and even my death could not reduce my love and respect for them. I let them in and closed the gate. I asked them, "Would you please wait here for a moment so I can tell my wife that you are friends? Otherwise, she'll be scared when she sees your uniforms." I raised my voice and called to my wife, "I'm okay. Don't be afraid. Two of my old friends have come a long way. They are coming in. We need to look after them." I asked my friends to sit a while, offering them food and drink. In the meantime, my wife joined us. "We do not have time to stay," they said. "We need to leave your house as soon as possible and go back the same way we have come. We will not be able to see each other again. We need to explain now." As I sat, one of my friends told me of a plan that answered the questions that had been plaguing me since my release. "We have put our lives at risk to release you temporarily. Our legal excuse is that your document must be reviewed, but we are certain that you will not be able to avoid this death sentence unless you escape from the country." The mullahs were clever enough to convince the judge to issue your death sentence. The judge is also an Ayatollah, and the supreme judge would not risk rejecting the death order of an Ayatollah. I didn't want to escape. The president had escaped, and many of his followers and colleagues, including myself, had criticized him for being a coward. I said, "Look, I prefer to die in Iran than to escape." They appealed to my wife. "You need to encourage your husband to leave the country. If he doesn't leave, he is putting you, your daughter, and us in jeopardy." This matter-of-fact pronouncement preceded my friend's exit.